Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Raska here with the first ever video like this. Today I'll be showing you how I try to get no recoil and with all my guns, but today we'll be starting with Ash. Everybody loves Ash. Ash has been all over the place with nerfs and buffs over the last couple of years. Right now she's in an okay spot, and in this video I will show you a few techniques on what I do that will improve your aim. And just before the video starts, do leave a comment when you think Ash was best. Was she best 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? What season do you prefer Ash? Shall we bring Ash ACOG back? Let me know in the comments. Just before I get into all the gun barrels and best attachments, etc., I will just be talking about aim. Aim is very important. The crosshair placement is probably the most important thing with Siege. If you don't already know, Siege is a one-shot headshot kind of game. Instead of aiming here when you walk around corners, like at the floor, you want to be coming around the corner at head height, ADSing. Obviously, sometimes they'll be lying down, but you want to be aiming at head height. So if they crouch, it's easier for you to flick down. It's easier to flick down than it is to flick up. If you're head height, which most people will be standing, and if they are crouching, you can lower your aim easier to hit their hitbox. Obviously, these are just terrorists, nothing special, but just to show you a quick gist of how to aim around these corners. You do not want to be aiming like this. Obviously, if you've droned it and you know someone's called out, they're lying down, you aim at lying down height. You want to be aiming high. Obviously, it goes without saying that all the opponents won't be at head height, but it's a better rule of thumb to be aiming at head height than it is on the floor. I see a lot of people when I spectate them, sometimes they're just going around the corners like this. You guys want to be aiming at head height. All you have to do then is micro adjust your mouse. Like this, for example. If you're aiming there, you won't be able to hit him, you have to flick upwards, but if you're aiming higher, you can just shoot and hit him. An arm sleeve. A lot of people don't rock one. I do recommend buying one. If you are into sports and stuff, you can have an arm sleeve you buy from Amazon for like £5-10, like $10 basically. It doesn't need to be a fancy one. I've got a Supreme one. It's a stream joke, just so you guys know. And all it does is just stops the friction between your arm moving. A way for you to improve your aim, it goes without saying, will be aim trainers. You can use whatever aim trainer you want. There are many different ones. We all know Aim Labs, Kovacs, etc. Those are all aim trainers you can use. I don't even use those that often. I mostly use training grounds, and also Siege will be adding a respawn game mode where you can warm up your aim against actual players, not bots. Will also help your aim significantly, I would say. So I'm looking forward to that being added. But right now, training grounds is the best thing you can do. Also, you can just make a custom game and shoot into walls, which is what I'm about to show you now. I forgot to mention, aim trainers are also a great way to improve your muscle memory, your sensitivity. It's very important for you to find sensitivity. There is no right or wrong sensitivity in Rainbow Six Siege. It's all to do with your mouse pad, your mouse. I'm using a G Pro Super Light. It's a wireless mouse. I have a pretty big mouse pad. I use my arm to aim. Some people use their wrist. There is no right or wrong with this. You guys do what you feel is right, and you'll find out your sensitivity by using these aim trainers and practicing in Siege. Something I love doing, which sounds a little bit sad, but it really does help, is you go in a custom game and you literally just practice the spray. People don't spray enough guns in Siege on their own. You shoot the gun, see what the recoil's like. Let's say like you draw a box. It's a really bad box, but you try to keep within the box. So that's me doing pulling down while shooting, emptying the whole magazine. And obviously that's what it's like if you don't pull down, so to keep it within the box is quite impressive. The way there's literally Ash without pulling down, and this is what happens if I try to. I'm no pro, but I'll try my best. There you go. That's a lot better. I will quickly show on screen the attachments and the screenshots that I use, but otherwise use the vertical grip, that goes without saying. Use the flash hider, that's the best one. I've tested all of them, just trust me on that. I'm not sure about console, but I think it's the same, and whatever site you want. I would say holographic on R4C, obviously it's just the best one, I would say. How the recoil of Ash's gun works is that the first couple bullets have quite a strong kick now. So the gun wants to go upwards. Doesn't make sense. It wants to already fight you upwards. So what you want to do when you shoot, before you even shoot the first bullet, you kind of already want to start pulling down, like ever so slightly with your mouse. Start pulling down. So you're actually going downwards, which means if you're aiming for their head, you'll be pulling down onto their head, not the bullets going above their head. I'll quickly show you what your aim can look like with all the tips and tricks that I've just given you. Put it into one package. I'll give you some demonstrations. This is it normally. This is it with me now. We'll do one from further away. The key is pulling down, guys. You just got to get used to pulling it. Remember, do multiple terrorist hunts, multiple practice in a row before you start your games. It will help a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it helped. Do let me know if you want another video or if this helped you. Remember, it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. Ash is quite usable right now. Just get that gun down. Trust me, you will win your gun battles, and you'll be surprised how good Ash is at the moment. Thank you again for watching, guys. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.